really need this anymore. I already have my how much agave did we need? 14.4 kilograms. How much do we have? 5.2. And that's a liter, so we need a lot more. Great for making wind. The hat is so cool. Thank you. We're fawns. This is us pretending to be fawns. Guys, I'm bored. Be making money right now. Hi, Moose. How's it going? Come on! These guys are being boring. Isn't it a bit late? Yes. We were just supposed to stay up for a little bit after storm. But Benny is now talking privately to Hassan, and I'm still here. I haven't actually seen this stuff yet. I'm just vibing. Professional yappers, yep. I'm gonna go get Gira. Hydrate! Funko. I'm almost done with my water. I lied, I am done with my water. I just finished it. Yeah. Aww. Why is there trash here? Get this trash out of here. Put trash by the graves! Graves of our fallen motorbike soldiers. Hi, Carlos. Look at the little cutie. Look at the little badly textured cutie. My terrible graphics. Look at you, baby. I love the dog. They're just a dog, you know? God damn it, where am I going? I want to start a mail service. Where I just go to people and yell that they've got messages. You've got mail. You have 3 new messages. Press 1. Here are your voicemails. I meant to grab Gira. Look at her. She's looking good. One more trash bag that I saw. Oh, every time this turns into the Confederate flag. I don't like that. Every time you go slightly too far away, suddenly there's like the remnants of the Confederate flag. Look at that! I don't like that! Why do we have that? Because we want people from the outside to think that we're just psycho racists and that's why they don't come here? And I wouldn't come here. I don't like that. Yeah, right? Like, can we get rid of that? But it's our ancestry. I think there's more non-Americans than there are Americans in Babylon. We got all the Gormans. We got Elena from Araluin. We've got Hassan, who's Lebanese, I think. And Polly and Luciano are Italian. Speedy, that's true. Look, this New Babylon is built on immigrants, I'm just saying. Built by immigrants for immigrants. We're all immigrants here. In Babylon. Melting pot, if you will. True. We stand Ira. Ira is helping us so much. Hello. I already did all of the fucking weekly puzzles because I'm just too good at them. Falling asleep, standing up. Sad Charlie Brown walk. You just start singing sad songs. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. There we go. Whack. I don't know why. Ooh, okay. Jerk. It's not gonna be it. Fours. Fiend. Alright. Huh. Tweed. And we've got, Eek? Okay, that's surprising. Usually they don't do words like that. Awoke. Then we got stars. Fuck. Scram. Fuck. There we go. This is Quirtle. And now we do Octurtle. Okay, wait. Oh no, this is Quirtle Extreme. I need to do Octurtle. There we go. I got the Wordle in 2 today. I had to go crazy. Okay. Still only in 2. Okay. Then let's do shake. I don't know. I always try to challenge myself by just picking random words that come to my head instead of anything that actually makes sense. Tonic. And then Blurp. No. Let's see if we can get it just from this. And weird one. Annie, maybe? Tense. Um. Oh. Pinch. S blank IDE. Slide. Board? Yep. Um. Thank you. I like to think I'm good at that. I've been doing this for a while. Hmm. Yeah, we need to get more letters.
Of course, but today was
Thank
only
you. I
cardio.
don't believe
Today
you.
was only. What do you want to fucking tell each other's fucking
No,
progress?
no, no. As long as you're doing it, like I don't care if it's like, oh, it's just cardio. I know you're doing it.
Cardio's good for me, Amigo. Really good. Elena, you ready to drive off?
Hmm. But wait. Do you see my text?
Yes, I did. It was a picture, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Look at it carefully. Look. Can you see the difference between those pictures?
One has a glove and a crooked finger. The other one does.
Hey! Finger's not crooked. The glove is crooked. True.
Exactly. It's what I mean.
So one of those is me and this plant right in front of us. The other one is Panensis something subliera, aka matcha.
Mm, it's not over. I thought matcha like grows like very close to the ground. No, is this close to the ground?
I mean, this bush
Where
is.
is this?
This is right behind you.
No, no, no. It has to be like very close to the ground. Like,
So only the baby leaves are good at all. So only the ones
oh,
at the bottom.
yeah.
But the thing is with matcha is that it has to be grown in shade.
Yes.
So if we can find something like this that's grown in shade or put a canopy above this, eventually we'll have maybe the opportunity to have some matcha. Um, and this would be like Sacred Isle matcha. That would be kind of crazy if we could grow it here. Like, see these like little
Okay.
tiny leaves in the middle? Those are like the baby ones.
Oh, is this what you wanted to show me earlier?
That was. Did I want to show you something? I only just realized this when you were talking to Hassan,
Oh,
so probably not.
yeah. We can find definitely some matcha around.
Yeah, and the drying process is gonna take a little bit. There was something I wanted to show you. I don't remember what it was.
Try to think about it. I'll get on the back of your. Come on.
Yeah. I was doing the puzzles. The Wordle? Who guess?
Is that a good one?
Yeah. You ever notice that, like, at a distance, like, look in front of us at Ratatouille. You see that?
What am I looking at?
You look at Ratatouille from right here.
Okay.
You see something on the back of Ratatouille?
Let me salute to that. No.
Okay, but then,
Joke, joking,
but then,
joking. It's
it's
look. I
gone.
don't know. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Ratatouille sign.
No,
It's probably some other like nasty smudge. that still
Yeah,
needs to get cleaned off.
yeah, definitely. I thought maybe because it's only visible from a distance, it's just us trying to keep people away from the Babylon. What did I want to show you? When did I want to show you something?
I don't know. It was something you wanted to bring up. No,
No, I just wanted to talk to you. I want to say hi.
no. I thought from the last like plant you wanted to show me something. No,
The last plant? What?
the plant that you showed me right there on the island. Did you want to like bring another plant up? That's what you kind of brought up. No.
No, I don't think so. No, one of those was the pictures that I sent you. One of them was matcha.
Oh, yes.
I was just pointing out that they look like they're the same plant.
Hmm.
One of them has more chlorophyll.
How was
Hmm?
your what's it called, Ben? Your job borg?
Jobborg. For the winter stuff?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't do it.
Wasn't that whole meeting weird, by the way?
That was very weird. Well, I'll tell you that I think it was really more of just Andy and Polly clashing than anything. Um, but I mean, yeah, I said from the beginning that nothing should have been hidden from anyone. I get where Andy's coming from though, because basically, you know, and this is obviously what we were just told not to tell anyone, but it's us. So, basically the dude who, you know, the Charlie guy, came up, recognized Andy and was like, "You're Andy," and she's never met him before. And then he asked her some questions, and he specifically asked, how is Speedy? And then he asked, how is Barrick? And then he asked, how is Lang? Those were the three people he asked about. So Andy wanted to make sure that those specific people were told about this first, so that it's not like someone ends up, you know, tomorrow going to Lang and being like, "Oh, hey, I heard you're being hunted," or like, "I heard that you know, you're like in danger or something." And he's not gonna know what they're talking about, and then everyone's gonna be confused about things and stuff like that. So I get that part. But you know, it's one of those things where it's just gonna put everyone in danger if people aren't aware of it, and I don't think we have to worry about anyone freaking out. No, Gira! Fuel, we can steal some.
Okay.
But yeah, the reason why I actually, after that whole meeting, which was, I think, really just a big personality clash, I guess, I talked to Andy because I had a thought. I wasn't watching the test flight for the glider today. What exactly happened? Like, did Barrick hit something?
No.
He was just in the air.
Yes.
Did you think it was like an engine failure, or like did it explode?
It was a failure between. Why do you ask this?
Because the fact that this Charlie
You
guy,
weren't there for it, so why do you ask?
because this Charlie guy brought up Barrick by name. There's no reason for him to care about Barrick. He should have, realistically, it would have made sense for him to ask about Edgar.
So why not just tell me what's going on?
That's it. That's all I have. I don't.
So
there's
why not
nothing
just
else
say
going
that?
on.
Why are you trying to fish?
What? I'm not fishing. I told you exactly what's going on. I'll tell
You
you
told me
my.
after. Now I'm questioning you.
I'll tell you that my theory, just a thought that I had after hearing this was, I wonder if the fact that he knew that Barrick was injured is why he brought him up, and I don't know. I'm concerned that the glider, you know, exploding was not a fault of the glider, but rather something was sabotaged. I didn't mean to fish. That wasn't what I meant to do there. I was just curious what you thought because I basically when I told Andy this, I was like, I don't, you know, he said he mentioned Barrick. I don't know why he would have done that. I said, you know, I wonder if he knew Barrick was injured, if he had something to do with it. And she said basically, like, oh no, I heard that there was a sandstorm and that's why Barrick crashed. So I didn't know if there was something that I hadn't seen.
Mm. I got it.
Really? Okay, thank you. You want to take it from that car? That was it. That was the only stuff that Andy told us. I didn't see the guy or anything. Didn't know what was happening.
Was that it? That's all I needed.
Yeah.
Let me get some keys.
Yeah, that was legitimately it.
Hold on, hop off.
Oh, you, okay. Like I said, I told Polly immediately that we should tell everyone this. At least the part of like, hey, someone might be, you know, trying to kill people, hunt us, whatever. And obviously, like, you know I was going to tell you no matter what. The only reason I didn't immediately tell you that when I saw you is because I saw you while I was listening to Polly tell Hassan the whole thing very loudly, so I kind of just assumed that he was going to tell you, and he went off with them, and I just assumed they were telling you. Which they did, didn't they?
No,
Well, I told you that
I
something had
still have
happened.
no. I still have no idea what's going on. I hope you know
Okay,
that.
okay.
No, but it's
Sorry.
fine. It's fine. No, no. The thing is, like at this point, I genuinely just know that Andy confided into somebody, and you know what? I feel bad because. Go ahead. It's good now.
You want to drive or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. Um,
Andy
the thing is, it's
confided
not a
into somebody,
confiding thing. It's just I guess it's a
Andy
security issue.
confided into somebody
Mhm.
that somebody said, "Don't say anything. We're gonna keep this between Elena, Andy, Yee, and of course Polly."
Yeah.
And you know what? That's fine. If it stayed that way, that's fine. But it didn't.
Mhm.
And I had to find out there's some random fucking group meeting, which
Yeah.
is okay. That's okay. It's okay. That's fine. And I respect it. Truthfully, I do. I'm happy for Andy. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for Yee that you guys were able to stick to that. And the only way it got spread out was through one person. That was Polly.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that it happened that way. It makes me feel really good inside.
Well, I don't really know exactly what the situation was. I mean, like legitimately, what what I was aware of was Andy was like, hey, you know, Andy called Polly. He was like, you need to come back to Avalon. Had a weird thing happen. I was with Polly on a contract. We went back. Andy pulled us into uh, the Stanley room and said, uh, basically, we're gonna leave again. She was sitting on the beach sitting on the beach, just hanging out. Charlie, the
I don't
masked
want to
guy.
know, by the way. At
It's
this
not.
point, I
The
do
thing
not
is, it's like
want to
I
know.
want to tell you just because it's like nothing happened. It wasn't
No,
like
it's
anyone was
okay. It's
attacked or
okay.
anything.
No, this is Andy's story, and I'm gonna respect that.
Okay.
I just feel like if it was important enough, it would be the first thing that I was told as soon as I wake up. But clearly, it was not. I think it would only be very important if it was Lang, if it was Fons, if it was Edgar. That would truly be the only persons that need to know. I don't need to know. Who am I, right? I'm just somebody that works at Chrome.
You're someone who might have sniper trained on you, as we all are. So that's why like I said, I told Polly, like, this should not be hidden. At the very least, everyone should be told, like, be on high alert. Not that we aren't already, but not everyone necessarily is. Ugh, um, if Polly said that he's not concerned that there's any present threat, and so I will believe security on that. You know, because they're the judges of that. And I'm with you in terms of, like, I don't... If it's not a present threat, then I'm not gonna worry about it. I've never even seen this Charlie guy, and I don't know anything about this. I don't know. I had been kind of... I hadn't even noticed the vibes were off, because I had just been writing in the book that whole time. And for the record, the only reason certain people were told is because they were there. Or were awake or something.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I said, it's something that look, you were involved in with whatever. I just truly, like, there's no reason for me to know now. If it wasn't important, right, then there's no reason for me to know, right?
Well, I think the reason why it's important, and this is the part that is important at all, is, like, I didn't need to sit there for the whole story as it was explained. I didn't need to know it. What I did need to know, and what you need to know, is that this guy said,
If it was
for the
important,
next few
Elena, no,
days,
hold
you
on.
should...
If it was important, Elena, you would have told me as soon as I woke up.
I...
It truly, if it was important, you would have been like, "Hey, Benny,
Um,
before you go out, before you do whatever, the first thing you should know is that, hey, some weird shit happened, and just be safe. Keep it on a swivel."
I was gonna
I
make sure to
stuck
tell you before
around. I
tomorrow.
stuck around
Because
before
that's when I thought
tomorrow.
that the threat was going to happen.
Amazing. That means a lot to me.
What do you mean? I was
It
told,
does. It means a
based
lot to
on
me.
the story, I was gonna make sure
Yeah,
that...
no, it's fine. Look. Like I said, if it was really important, I wish that any Babylonian would know, because that's what matters here.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was a fact that it was supposed to be kept a secret. It's not your call.
It's not my call. But I was
Okay?
gonna tell you anyway.
It's not your call.
And...
No. It doesn't matter because you would have told me as soon as it happened. You would have told me, hey, be careful.
Alright.
You would have said right there when I was right there standing, walking around, looking for some food, waiting till these guys to finish talking. You would have said, hey, some weird shit happened to the point where a man showed up with a sniper and said some weird shit. I don't know what, some weird shit. I don't want to know. Truthfully, I don't want to know. I don't want to know because when it becomes a thing, even if it doesn't become a thing, it's fine. The fact is that people stay together and thought to keep that a secret. And I am okay with that because I trust my fellow Babylonians. I trust it.
Then can I tell you the part that's important
I
that I
don't want to
was...
know. I don't want to know. I've told Hassan this and I've told everybody else this. I do not
For
want to
your
know.
safety, Benny.
I don't care. Because if it was important, it would have been told to me right there at that meeting. It would have been told to me right there. So why tell me now and then like not tell me at the meeting? Why tell me right here?
Because
It
I'm not
doesn't
supposed to
fucking
tell you.
matter. It doesn't matter. Then don't tell me. Then keep it a secret.
No,
I don't care, Elena.
I care that you're safe.
That's
I
good. That's good that you care now. That's good that you care now.
well,
And I'm happy
let
for you
me
that you care now.
no, let me say what I was gonna say because the reason why I didn't bring it up immediately is because I was under the impression, and maybe this was a completely wrong impression. I was under the impression that uh, what I was told is that Andy was told by this guy, you might want to keep your head down in the next couple of days. And then it sounded to me like from what they were saying that like it was, it happened a while ago. Probably nothing was going to happen tonight. I was absolutely going to make sure that I told you before tomorrow. That's why, or first thing tomorrow if you didn't wake up again tonight, because that's when it sounded like things were going to happen. It's happened in the
You know,
past
if
where someone
anything
shows
ever
up.
happened, you know, if anything ever happened, even before Babylon, with something that had to do with those people, I told you right away.
Yeah.
Know that I went against everything, a cartel. I went against the gang. I went against my family. And I told you right away. Truthfully, I've done that because I feel like you had the right. And I even floated the idea of breaking up with you because
Mm-hmm.
of these ideas. And you were there for that. It's not like I kept it a secret.
Yeah.
I've told you this. And today I wake up and I'm walking around like a fucking dumbass. And I have to get told in some random like conversation, which is fine. The reason why I'm mad is I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself because I think I hold myself at a certain level of respect. If I was Lang, if I was Fons, if I was Edgar, that would have been said right there and I would have known. But I didn't know till that conversation happened right there. I did not know. And that's okay. I see
Well,
what
I
people
told you.
view I see what people view me as, and I'll take that.
I hope that's not true.
Nah, it is true, and I'll take that.
I well then they're stupid for that. Um,
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Nobody's dumb. I was around for a while. If there was a problem, if there was something that I should have known, then I would have known as soon as I woke up.
yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that if people underestimate you, then they're stupid. That said, though, I mean, it's
I do not want to know, by the way. Please don't tell
no,
me.
I'm not going to. But when I told them people should know about this, I was overruled. I knew what people thought of me in that scenario. I'm not
Sure.
a decision maker, but I think now it reiterates more than ever that all that stuff that we were talking about people need to know things because when someone's left in the dark, it can end up just being dangerous for everyone. If someone goes missing, disappears, if a mission goes badly and people aren't aware of what's happening, how are we supposed to protect ourselves from it? And I think that's an issue. I never understood why people kept certain things from people, especially when it's like, oh, I just don't want to cause a panic. Like, raising distrust, you're causing people to fight amongst themselves, which is exactly what happened. That's what I warned them about. People in New Babylon aren't so weak willed that we're going to go into a panic because someone saw a guy on the boat. But we are, to some extent, perhaps it is weak willed, but perhaps it is, you know, just smart with our trust. We don't ignore when someone doesn't tell the truth or when someone hides information. And that causes more dissent than whatever panic there might have been. I'm with you on it. I should have mentioned it immediately.
Mm,
I
I think what you did for yourself is right.
I
It makes sense.
doesn't that doesn't mean I shouldn't have brought it up. I should have.
No, it makes sense.
It can still make sense, but it's still not something I want to do.
But you
Um,
have to, right?
what?
You have to do what you did, right?
No,
For Babylon.
for you.
Babylon.
Of course, for Babylon. Of course, for Babylon. But
Look
I
at
was
this place.
I was gonna tell you no matter what, and I think Polly knew that because he pulled me aside like 3 times to be like, "This includes Benny."
Oh shit, he said that.
Yeah,
Oh shit. For Babylon.
for Babylon.
You know, I'm going to gonna commend you on your actions. For I would have folded tremendously.
I should have.
I think if I would have seen you right away, I probably would have just told you everything. And I would have just said, hey, be careful on who you trust and what's going on. Fact of the matter is that somebody here is trying to not only kill, but there's something else that's happening. I don't know what that something else is, and I don't want to know.
That there wasn't anything
I
else.
don't, I
Genuinely,
don't, no, there's something else happening here.
is there?
Yes.
When I don't know what it
Charlie
is.
came here, Charlie visited,
Mm-hmm.
and something was said, and I don't know what it is, and that's fine.
It was
I don't
literally
have to know.
I said to
It's
you.
gonna get brought up sooner or later.
I said to you exactly. That was it. It was the 3 people.
No, it's hey,
Andy didn't want anyone to know until she told those 3
I'm gonna
people.
be honest. I'm gonna just say right here. I don't want to know. And whenever you were talking about it, I kind of just like zoned out.
Okay.
So
Well,
if that
it's
get brought up to me, that's all I'm gonna say. Why? For Babylon.
for
The
Babylon.
same way why people sat on their hands and they didn't say anything. Why? For Babylon. Because that's what's happening here.
So passive aggressive.
There's no clicks. There's no relationships. There's nothing. Everything is for Babylon. If I felt like you were in danger, maybe before I would have just brought it up. I would have pulled you to the side and said, hey, come here. Something's wrong. But I didn't get told any of that till some random conversation that happened up there.
Yeah. To be like
That's
100%
fine.
honest,
No,
Benny,
it's okay. Yeah,
I
yeah, it's fine.
I saw you. No, you were over there. I was over here. Polly and Hassan were in the middle, and I was like overhearing bits of their conversation. And it was Polly talking very loudly to Hassan about exactly what he had said he was going to be quiet about. And then you came over to me and I was going to tell you, but then Polly was like, Benny, come here. And so you did, and I thought that he was going to tell you. And you guys went away, and I just assumed that he was telling you because he had told Hassan. That's the only reason I didn't say anything
I
immediately.
talked to Hassan and Polly for a way different situation.
I didn't realize that. I wish
And
I
that's
had.
fine. No, no, you shouldn't have. How are you gonna realize that? You don't know. You don't know what's happening. You're not like some person with like a crystal ball.
I
Why would you
know.
know that? You can't fault yourself from that, Elena.
So passive aggressive.
You can't.
Well, I still wish that I had told you. And then I want you to know that in the future, uh, Babylon can go to hell if it means that I have to keep things from you.
Don't say that. I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm gonna grab some food. I'm gonna eat it, and I'm gonna ponder upon what just happened tonight. Because clearly, perhaps maybe tomorrow, certain people might get called.
I don't know. I really don't think that.
I hope not. I hope this is nothing. Truthfully,
Scare tactics, I guess.
I'm not saying shit.
No. Genuinely, it was a lot of nothing.
And I'm doing it for Babylon.
Babylon.
I'm gonna get food.
Okay. Fucking gaslighter supreme, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Exhausting. Still mad. Bro, there's like nothing that I can even do in that scenario. It's fully like, no, you know what? You did the right thing by not telling me because I would have been too weak because I care about you. But you weren't weak. You would have let me die for Babylon because you're so cool and strong. That's what he said. That's basically what he said. Elena's like, no the fuck I wouldn't have. Genuinely, she was just too busy reading a book. By which I mean you don't love me. Yes, valid. Real. And then not just that, being like, I actually don't want to hear anymore. So I can't even be like, okay, it wasn't a big deal. Like, it literally, there wasn't anything that mattered. But now it sounds like I'm hiding something crazy because he doesn't want to hear that there's nothing there. My goodness. Okay. That's not a word. Guys, it's fucking crazy. So freaking good. Gourd. Now this one I assume has to be canny? Like the opposite of uncanny? Oh fuck, I still have one. I didn't realize that. That's a copper pot. You can't do this to me. It's not that easy. Not that easy to make me say it. I see what you're doing here. You freaking... I know who your streamer is. I know who your streamer is. I'm on to you, people. That's what it is. Damn, we so cool. be honest, part of the reason we didn't say anything to Benny is because it's like nothing happens at late night, you know? I assume that Hasana told her. Mist-covered mountains are home now for me, but my
Man, this
home
place
is
sucks next to Liberty City.
alone. Do the right thing for Babylon. And also, I hate you. Everything you stand for. Guys, are we in a cult? Super in a cult, aren't we? For Babylon. Also, like, how is he gonna say, like, no, you couldn't have known. You couldn't have known. You don't have a crystal ball. But somehow still make it sound like I should have known. Like, what? Like, no, I shouldn't have known. I had no way of knowing. I heard Polly talking very loudly about it. And then Polly was like, hey, Benny, come over here. This guy is such a... contradiction. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. It is late. It's later than I am meant to be awake. I'm gonna sleep in the bopa. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for being here. Be back tomorrow with hopefully some really cool more stuff. I'm excited. We're gonna start the wintering process with drama. Yeah, or W. Yeah, either way. Fucking yeah, we love that. I wanna be chill. Why can't we just be chill? I